Ever wondered how much of our communication relies not on words, but on our body language? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? Let's delve into this silent conversation that happens all around us every day. You see, our bodies are constantly talking, even when our lips are sealed. We're engaged in a continuous dance of nonverbal communication that can reveal our deepest feelings and emotions. Think about it. A simple smile, a casual shrug, a nervous tick, an impatient foot tap, or even the way we stand. All of these are silent messages we send out into the world. Now imagine you're meeting someone for the first time. Before a single word is exchanged, your body language has already begun painting a picture of who you are. Your posture, your facial expressions, the way you move, they all contribute to this silent narrative. And it's not just about first impressions. Body language can be a powerful tool to enhance your daily communication. It can add depth to your words, making your message more impactful. For instance, consider the difference between saying "I'm excited" with a monotone voice and a straight face, versus saying it with wide eyes, an enthusiastic tone, and animated hand gestures. Quite a contrast, right? There are also common body language cues that we all interpret subconsciously. A crossed arm might indicate defensiveness or discomfort. Leaning in during a conversation suggests interest and engagement. Mirroring another person's body language can signal empathy and rapport. Of course, these interpretations can vary depending on the context and the individual, but they serve as a general guide to understanding this silent conversation. So, you see, every gesture, every posture, every facial expression, they all play a crucial role in our communication. They can unveil our true feelings, reinforce our spoken words, and sometimes they can even speak louder than words. In the silent symphony of body language, every move we make is a note that adds to the melody of our interactions. So let's tune in and listen to what our bodies are saying, because the real conversation happens not just in our words, but in the spaces between them. Now, dive deeper into the intricacies of this silent language. Body language is a powerful tool, a silent orchestra that conducts the symphony of our interactions. Let's dissect this language, beginning with facial expressions. Our faces are like open books, revealing our emotions and attitudes. A smile can signal happiness or approval, while a furrowed brow may indicate confusion or concern. Yet, it's not just about the individual expressions, but the transitions between them. A sudden shift from a smile to a frown can convey a change in mood more effectively than words ever could. Moving on, let's consider gestures. These are the illustrators of our thoughts. A wave hello, a thumbs up, a clenched fist. Each gesture carries a specific message. Gestures can amplify our words, contradict them, or even replace them entirely. They provide an added layer of understanding, like the illustrations in a children's book. Next, we have posture. The way we stand, sit, or move can speak volumes about our confidence, interest, and openness. A straight back exudes confidence and assurance, while slouching might suggest disinterest or discomfort. Our posture is like the frame of a painting, influencing how others perceive us. Lastly, let's not forget eye contact. Our eyes are the windows to our souls, and can communicate a wide range of emotions and intentions. Direct eye contact often signifies engagement and honesty, while averting one's gaze might suggest discomfort or deception. It's a delicate balance. Too little eye contact can seem evasive, but too much can feel intrusive. Each of these aspects, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact, are individual threads in the tapestry of body language. When woven together, they create a rich narrative, detailing our emotions, intentions, and reactions in a way that words alone cannot capture. So even without uttering a single word, our body can narrate a whole story. Scene script. Let's explore how powerful nonverbal cues can truly be. Body language, a silent yet potent form of communication, is a subtle orchestra of gestures, postures, and expressions that can amplify or undermine the words we speak. It's like the music that underscores the lyrics of a song, adding depth and color to the narrative. Imagine you're in a job interview. You're answering questions confidently, but your arms are crossed and you're avoiding eye contact. Despite your well-articulated responses, the interviewer might perceive you as defensive or uninterested. Your body language here is contradicting your verbal message, potentially costing you the opportunity. Now consider a different scenario. You're presenting a new idea to your team. Your words are enthusiastic, your gestures are open and engaging, and your posture is upright and confident. Even before you finish your presentation, your team is already on board. They're not just listening to your words, they're experiencing your enthusiasm through your body language. Here, your nonverbal cues reinforce your verbal message, making it more impactful and persuasive. Body language can also dramatically influence the outcome of personal interactions. Think about a romantic dinner. You're telling your partner how much they mean to you, but your eyes are constantly wandering around the room. Regardless of your loving words, your partner might feel unappreciated or ignored due to your distracted gaze. In contrast, imagine saying the same words, but this time, your gaze is locked onto your partner, your smile is warm, your touch is gentle. Your partner not only hears your words, but feels your affection through your nonverbal cues, making the moment more intimate and memorable. These examples underline the immense power of nonverbal communication. They show that body language can either reinforce or contradict our verbal messages, and thus dramatically influence the outcome of our interactions. It's a silent language that we all speak, consciously or not, and it holds the power to shape our conversations and relationships. Clearly, body language holds immense power in shaping our interactions. But what happens when body language gets lost in translation? Imagine you're in a foreign land, trying to communicate with locals. Your words might get through, but it's your body language that may cause confusion. The same gesture, posture, or facial expression can mean different things in different cultures. This is where the silent conversation can get a bit muddled. Take, for instance, the simple act of nodding. In most parts of the world, a nod signifies agreement or affirmation, but in Bulgaria, nodding means no. So if you nod to show you understand something, you might just be communicating the opposite, or consider the thumbs up sign. It's largely seen as a symbol of approval or success in Western cultures. But travel to parts of West Africa, the Middle East, or South America, and that same thumbs up could be perceived as offensive. Even the way we use personal space varies across cultures. In some societies, standing close to someone is a sign of friendship and camaraderie. In others, it could be perceived as an invasion of personal space and make people uncomfortable. Eye contact is another interesting aspect. In Western cultures, maintaining eye contact signifies attentiveness and respect. However, in some Asian cultures, prolonged eye contact can be viewed as aggressive or disrespectful. These examples highlight the potential misunderstandings that can arise from misinterpreted body language. It's like trying to navigate an unspoken language without a guidebook. It's not just about what you're communicating, but how it's being received. Understanding these cultural differences is key to effective communication. It's about being aware that your gestures, although innocuous to you, might be interpreted differently by others. It's about respecting the cultural nuances of the people you're communicating with. But remember, body language is a complex dance, and decoding it isn't always straightforward. Even within the same culture, interpretations can vary based on personal experiences and contexts. So, when you're stepping into a new cultural setting, take a moment to observe and understand. Be aware of your body language and how it could be perceived, because communication is not just about speaking, it's about being understood. So, understanding cultural nuances can save us from many awkward misunderstandings. So how can you become fluent in this silent language? Well, it begins with awareness. Start by observing the body language of others. Look for consistencies in their movements, gestures, and postures when they're happy, sad, confused, or angry. You'll begin to notice patterns. Once you've honed your observation skills, it's time to turn the lens on yourself. Be mindful of your own body language. Are your arms crossed in a defensive position? Are you making enough eye contact? Remember, your body language can speak volumes even when you're silent. Next, practice. Just like learning a new language, it takes time to become fluent in body language. So practice in front of a mirror. Practice when you're talking to others. Practice, practice, practice. Lastly, patience is key. Don't expect immediate perfection. It's a journey of self-awareness and growth. Remember, mastering body language requires practice and patience. It's a silent conversation, but one that can speak louder than words. So, what have we learned about the silent yet powerful language of our bodies? We've discovered that communication is about so much more than words. It's an intricate dance of nonverbal cues, from the tone of our voice to our gestures and posture, all working in harmony to tell our story. We've delved into the language of the body, understanding the importance and impact it has on our daily interactions. It's a silent yet potent tool, used to reveal our true feelings and give our messages more impact. We've also learned that body language isn't universal. Cultural differences can lead to misinterpretations, emphasizing the importance of context and awareness in our nonverbal communication. Finally, we've seen that mastering body language is a skill that requires practice and intention. It's about learning to consciously control our own signals and accurately interpret those of others. And there you have it, the fascinating world of body language, the unspoken element of our everyday communication.